Hello, my name is Mario Genova. I attend Pope John Paul the Great Catholic High School in Virginia. I'll be performing an excerpt from Charles Dickens' Dombey and Son, Chapter 59, Retribution. After a few days, strange people begin to call at the house and to make appointments with one another in the dining room, as if they lived there. Especially, there was a gentleman of a mosaic Arabian cast of countenance, with a very massive watch-guard, who whistles in the drawing room, and while he is waiting for the other gentleman, who always has pen and ink in his pocket, asks Mr. Tallinson, by the easy name of Old Cock, if he happens to know what the figure of the crimson and gold hangings might have been when new bought. The callers and appointments in the dining room become more numerous every day, and every gentleman seems to have pen and ink in his pocket, and to have some occasion to use it. At last it is said there is going to be a sale, and then more people arrive with pen and ink in their pockets, commanding a detachment of men with carpet caps, who immediately begin to pull up the carpets and knock the furniture about, and to print off thousands of impressions with their shoes upon the hall and staircase. The council downstairs are in full conclave all this time, and having nothing more to do, perform perfect feats of eating. At length they are one day summoned in a body to Mrs. Pipchin's room, thus addressed by the fair Peruvian. "Your master's in difficulties," says Mrs. Pipchin tartly. "You know that, I suppose?" Mr. Tallinson, as spokesman, admits a general knowledge of the fact. "And you're all on the lookout for yourselves, I warrant you," says Mrs. Pipchin, shaking her head at them. A shrill voice from the rear exclaims, "No more than yourself!" "That's your opinion, Mrs. Impudence, is it?" says the ireful Pipchin, looking with a fiery eye over the intermediate heads. "Yes, Mrs. Pipchin, it is," replies cook, advancing. "And what then, pray?" "Why, then you may go as soon as you like," says Mrs. Pipchin. "The sooner the better. I hope I shall never see your face again." With this, the doughty Pipchin produces a canvas bag, and tells her wages out to that day and a month beyond it, and clutches the money tight until a receipt for the same is duly signed, to the last upstroke, when she grudgingly lets it go. This form of proceeding Mrs. Pipchin repeats with every member of the household until they're paid. "Now, those that choose can go about their business," says Mrs. Pipchin, "and those that choose can stay here on board wages for a week or so, and make themselves useful, except," says the inflammable Pipchin, "that slut of a cook, who will go immediately." "That," says cook, "she certainly will. I wish you good day, Mrs. Pipchin, and sincerely wish I could compliment you on the sweetness of your appearance." "Oh, get along with you," says Mrs. Pipchin, stamping her foot. Cook sails off with an air of beneficent dignity, highly exasperating to Mrs. Pipchin, and is shortly joined below stairs by the rest of the confederation. Mr. Tallinson then says that, in the first place, he would beg to propose a little snack of something to eat, and over that snack would desire to offer a suggestion which he thinks will meet the position in which they find themselves. The refreshments being produced, and very heartily partaken of, Mr. Tallinson's suggestion is, in effect, that cook is going, and that if we are not true to ourselves, nobody will be true to us. That they have lived in that house a long time, and exerted themselves very much to be sociable together. At this, cook says with emotion, "Hear, hear!" And Mrs. Perch, who is there again, and full to the throat, sheds tears. And that he thinks, at the present time, the feelings ought to be, "Go one, go all." The housemaid is very much affected by this generous sentiment, and warmly seconds it. Cook says she feels it's right, and only hopes it's not done as a compliment to her, but from a sense of duty. Mr. Tallinson replies, from a sense of duty, and that now he is driven to express his opinions, he will openly say that he does not think it's over-respectable to remain in a house where sales and such like are carrying forwards. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my performance, and I hope to win the contest.